All right, JuanitosVille, we are back with another tutorial, how to do rivets. But before I start, nothing says I will invite myself to your birthday party and show up in my Trans Am like this. Bam! I put my rings on for you guys today because this is a special tutorial to me because rivets is something that I've done a lot and I'm still not very good at them. But hopefully you guys are watching are still kind of scared to do rivets or apprehensive or intimidated by rivets, because that's what I've been intimidated to do this for a long time, and finally I did it. So this is a piece that I'm working on, and I'm going to rivet these down to show you guys how simple this is. So what I did was I drilled the hole with these guys. I got these at Harbor Freight. You get a pack of about 7 of them for, I think they're like $5. 1/16 titanium. 1/16 inch is equivalent to a rivet of 14 gauge. Item number 100314. If you want to order it on Rio Grande's confusing website, it's easier to just plug in the number. So let's just get right into this, friends. I got my 14 gauge and I already filed it nice and flat so it has a flat surface. Feed it up through the bottom. So we're gonna raise it up, kind of twist it and let it feed through. I got it fed through about 2 millimeters at this point. I'm gonna feed it through the hole. So what I did, friends, is I fed it up through the top about 2 millimeters. And then I'm going to get my flush cutters and I'm going to cut it about 1 millimeter below. So I'll show you guys how much meat I left at the bottom. Can you guys see that? I have about oh shoot. If this little tiny guy falls out, you're not going to get him back in. So do it like that. Feed the long wire in through the back and then cut it and then just leave it in there. Don't take it out because it's going to be a chore to get it back. So let me just say this real quick. If you're doing 20 gauge or 18 gauge, anything thicker, typically I'll put a burr to create a cone shape, and I'll draw a picture of it and I'll show it. But I'll do a burr in the hole so that whenever the on the backside, so whenever the silver mushrooms, then it fills that little burr kind of funnel shape. Man, you guys are like, this guy's a moron with all his rings. I should probably show you guys this tool real quick. This is the tool that I use, and I use any one of those little indents right there to do the backside of the rivet. I don't know how to use this tool. I try to look it up online. It's called Euro Tool EC, and I wasn't able to find a video how to properly use it. But okay, JuanitosVille, I just wanted to talk about this tool. And if you don't have one of these, you can still do it on your block. The key is to do that funnel that I drew the picture of. On the bottom of the silver, your hole goes right through the silver, and on the bottom you get your burr, and then you make that funnel. Zzz. So, and then you can do it on your flat block, friends. I did a bunch of, before I had this, I did a bunch of them on my flat block, and it worked. That burr really helps. This little divot in here makes it kind of mushroom, so it makes it so it's not going to come through. But I think a burr is always advisable. The funnel, use the burr for the funnel. It's always advisable. I sometimes use these. They have little balls, and you can just put it in there, and it makes a little. And I also have some of these that look like cones. I use those at first, but now I use these balls. You can still do it if you don't have this goofy tool right here. You can still do it, and you don't have to feel like a poor kid, because this is really the only thing I ever use this for is this. Like I said, I don't know how to use this. So yeah, friends, please don't think that you need that tool. It's just what I use, and I think you can go online, and if you look under Eurotool E.C. It's an initial. You could probably find one, and I'm sure there's other things out there that are, I have no idea what these holes are. I think these are for different kinds of rivets. I've seen those with the see-through rivets. I don't know what that's for. Looks like a medieval relic, and you have to try to decipher what these things are for. But anyways, yeah, not necessary. So have fun out there with rivets, regardless of what tools you have or don't. All right, JuanitosVille, we're here. This is the point. I have a experimental camera angle here for you guys. I made it, the length of it 1 millimeter above from the top, and then 1 millimeter showing at the bottom. I am going to get this hammer, and this is how I learned it on the internet. Do it again. Maybe this angle. This is the way that I do it, so that it fills the chamber. So now I have it a little bit kind of mushroomed at the very tippy top, and then I grab this tool that I have, and I get my little heavier hammer, and then I just give it some, just look at it. If it's too long, it'll start to lean over, guys, and that means you made it too long. Just rotate it, move it like this. This is exaggeration, but move it like that. Little tiny taps. It doesn't take a lot, friends. If you go too hard, you'll make a little ring into your silver. But if you can see that. Oh, geez. Okay, you guys see that it has a little mushroom head on the top, and then there's a little bit of a mushroom head on the bottom right here. And that's the rivet, guys, and I'm gonna do 4 of them. I did this first one, and then I'm gonna kind of calibrate where the center is, and then I'll do the bottom and do the at least north side, south side, and then east and west side. That's a rivet right there. It's pretty easy, guys. So yeah, friends, if this was any value to you, please subscribe to my channel. If you're living, let me know where you live. Let me know what part of the country you're coming from. And yeah, and let me know if you're rich. If you're rich, invite me to your birthday party, and maybe I could just stop going to the barbecues around here. Everybody only has hot dogs. So I'd like to go to a barbecue where they're not just serving hot dogs. That'd be kind of nice. Sometimes for good measure on the very end, guys, right here, what I'll do is I'll just put it on one of the flat parts, so it's not in that indent, and then I'll give it another couple taps. And if you look at the back, now the back, those are more flat, and scratched it up a little bit. I'll have to go back, but boom, friends, that's about it. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you guys go out there and have some adventures with rivets, and keep it groovy like a drive-in movie. I'm out. Peace.